Hello aspirants! So the motive behind today's video is to show you guys how writing task 2 should be done. Students who are aspiring to do IELTS in the future or who are actually pursuing it, this video can be a great benefit for them. So let's start with some basic rules. The first rule is the task should be done in at least 4 paragraphs. First is intro, then 2 body paragraphs in which you'll give the whole views about the tasks, and the last one is the conclusion. All these paragraphs are quite necessary. Next rule is there should be 250 words. You can write more than that, but not less than 250 words. Lastly, the task should be done in the present tense only. However, if you're writing an example, that can be done in the past, but most of the task should be done in the present tense. Apart from this, you will have to write few connectors, some vocabularies, and various things to make your task much more presentable. So let's start with our first topic of writing task 2, that is agree. So the first task would be about agree or disagree task. That's the sample, or we can call it the format. So some of the things are quite fixed that you have to write in every task. For example, if we start with the intro, so it's compulsory to write 3 things in the task, basically in the intro. First is journal line. That's completely optional for everyone. If you want to start your task with a presentable way, you can start with writing a journal line. But if you don't like it, you can generally start with it is argued that. After that, you have to paraphrase your question statement. Make sure you don't rephrase it, it needs to be paraphrased. After paraphrasing, you will give your opinion. I totally agree with this statement. This essay will discuss firstly your main idea in BP1 and secondly your main idea in BP2. This line is also quite optional. If you want to write, you can, but if you're not sure what you're going to explain in BPs, you can just say, I totally agree with this statement. So the intro would be, it is argued that. You'll write the question statement that has been given to you, and after that you will give your opinion if you totally agree with the statement, or if you're not agree, you can simply write, I completely disagree with the following statement, and my views will be elucidated in the given paragraphs. So that was the intro. After that, you'll leave one line, start the body paragraph first. So as I have mentioned, there should be few connectors. So we have started the BP1 with the connector at the outset, comma. After that, we'll give the topic statement of this particular paragraph. Make sure it is very important, and a lot of students don't do it. You have to give a line that makes it understandable for the invigilator, like what is written in this particular paragraph. For example, I had to explain the reasons behind why I agree with the topic. So I have said at the outset, the main reason why I agree with this statement is. Then give your first reason behind agreeing, the idea written in introduction, that the students who have mentioned in the intro, firstly main idea in BP1, so they will write here also. Then you will explain the idea with the reason. If you can make an example, write for instance and give relevant example. Example should be relevant, but it's not important that it should be real. You can give a false example if it is relevant. After that, you will give another factor which promotes the trend. So you will have to give 2 reasons to favor your stance. After giving these 2 reasons, you have to go for the second BP, that is BP2. Again, you have to start with the connector. Furthermore, you will give the topic statement, the next prominent factor strengthening this assertion, and you will start writing your 2 more views related to agreeing. So the main idea written in the introduction, Then you will give a connector apart from this, and you will give the next idea. Explain each idea in both BPs to get higher band score. We have put a connector to epitomize, that is basically to explain. If you have another example, you can write it. If you don't have an example, it's okay. It's completely perfect to give only one example. After completing both BPs, you'll leave one line and then you'll summarize the whole point in conclusion. So the connector is in conclusion, and then you'll summarize whatever you have said in the both BPs. 4 points you have given, 2 in BP1 and 2 in BP2. You will summarize them in brief basically. You don't have to write the complete thing. You can just say, I support the question statement due to give the aforementioned reasons. And that's how the task 2 should be done.